This pilot is suiting up for the last legs of his around-the-world flight. Norman Surplus is from Ireland, but is here in Iqaluit before he leaves Canada to fly across the Atlantic to nuke Greenland. Then he's off to Iceland on his way back home, where he began this journey 5 years ago. And this is the machine he's been using. It's a gyrocopter. He flies this machine alone at about 120 kilometers an hour, 800 to 1,000 meters above the ground. He says it's like flying a motorcycle. After a long journey over some of the world's most incredible countries, Norman is looking to something no one else has done.
No autogyro has ever attempted to fly across the Atlantic before, and so I'm hoping to set that record on this flight.
Norman was diagnosed with bowel cancer and was given only a 40% chance of survival. While in a hospital bed after intense cancer treatment, Norman saw a gyrocopter on TV and decided that if he ever got out of hospital, he would like to learn how to fly one. He got his license, and shortly after the idea of flying around the world came to him. However, this expedition is more than just fun.
The other part is much more personal, and that's where I'm raising awareness and funds for a charity called Bowel Cancer UK. And that's because I have personal experience of that.
Not unlike the inherent risk and uncertainty of fighting and surviving cancer, flying around the world in a gyrocopter has its own unknown challenges.
I suppose the main risk is ditching at sea in this type of aircraft. Pretty much what you're flying over is what you're going to land at. And so the preparation for the whole flight has been really about being prepared for that worst case scenario of ditching in the sea. And so I have my life raft, I have an immersion suit, personal locator beacon.
There is a lot of work in preparing to cross open water to Greenland, including calculating fuel usage and estimating times in the air, as well as filing flight plans, checking weather conditions along the route, all with a polar bear looking over your shoulder. As the final checks are made and the gyrocopter is ready to go, Norman has one thing to say to people who may be in a similar fight as he was not so long ago.
It's sending out a message of hope and encouragement to people who maybe find themselves in that diagnosis stage now, today. Well, to give them hope and support, really, because there was I over 10 years ago in a very bad position, but look at me now. I'm now flying around the world, so people shouldn't give up all hope.
Steve Monjo, APTN National News, Iqaluit.